Recently, This is America and the World visited South Korea. The capital city, Seoul, is high-tech and high energy, with a culture that embraces both today's K-pop music and traditions that date back thousands of years. Our original plan was to examine healthcare in Korea, but it quickly evolved into a fascinating look into traditional Korean medicine. On this program, we'll visit a museum that features the history of herbal medicine and acupuncture and offers traditional experiences such as massage and foot baths. You'll also meet a doctor whose hospital uses Western technology for diagnosis and traditional Korean medicine for treatment. We'll visit with the CEO of a company that uses the latest technology to diagnose physical and mental health. And yes, I was tested. And we'll get to know another side of Dr. Hyo-seok, who explained his unique lung cleansing treatment in another This is America and the World program. He's a passionate promoter of Korean culture and patriotically proud of the close relationship between South Korea and the United States. His mission is to educate the world about the benefits of Korean medicine. This is America and the World visits South Korea. Funding for This is America and the World is made possible by the Japan-America Society of Washington, D.C., the Sultanate of Oman, the Korea-U.S. Alliance Foundation, the Patriots Culture and Arts Committee in the Republic of Korea, the Nepal Tourism Board, the Forerunner Foundation, the Rotendaro Family Trust, and the Embassy Series, uniting people through musical diplomacy. The Jaseng Hospital of Korean Medicine specializes in non-surgical treatment of back issues, spinal and joint disorders, and bone issues related to accidents. Jaseng, translated as Cha means self and Zing means heal. It combines advanced Western medical technology with traditional Korean medicine. Dr. Raymond Royer, originally from Austria, heads up the hospital's international clinic that attracts patients and medical practitioners from all over the world.
I'm 36 years here.
So you were quite young when you came the first time?
I was quite young, student age, I would call it.
Student age?
In Korea, basically, I did some martial arts, I learned some taekwondo, and I injured my ankle. And that time I was recommended to get some acupuncture for this condition, which I tried the first time, and it was surprising and astonishing, and I was a little bit shocked, because why shocked? If you have a sprained ankle, you assume you get some treatment on the ankle.
Yes.
But when I went to this clinic, traditional clinic, he didn't touch my ankle, but he put some needles somewhere else in my body and asked me to walk with the needles. And I thought something is wrong here. I have an ankle problem, not a hand or ear problem. But I followed the order, and actually after 10 minutes I could feel the release of tension.
Whoa.
The pain relieved step by step. So I was so surprised and said, how is that possible? How does that work? And that was the starting point to decide I want to learn this kind of medicine. I want to know how it works.
So would it be called traditional medicine, Korean medicine?
In Korea, you can call it traditional Korean medicine.
And here, tell me a little bit about the work of the hospital.
This hospital is specialized on spinal conditions, like you have disc herniation or degenerative stenosis or other back problems, or you have joint problems like degenerative arthritis in the knees or other joints. So all this kind of musculoskeletal condition, especially when it gets to degenerative conditions, but also we see acute patients, very severe back pain, severe disc herniation where they cannot stand and walk. So all kinds of different conditions regarding our skeletal or our bones and joints and muscles. So we are treating those kind of conditions non-surgically.
Non-surgical.
Non-surgically. So that means we are using the traditional methods from old ages, which are for several thousand years developed and practiced on patients, and this knowledge is accumulated. And we are applying this knowledge for the best of the patient. But we also include Western modern equipments for the diagnostic. For instance, we have MRIs, we have X-rays, we can do blood tests. We can do actually everything what a hospital usually offers in order to diagnose the patient properly. So the diagnosis is more Western style, and the treatments are traditional wise. In our hospital, it's an integrated approach. So that means we use the Western diagnostic technology for diagnosis, because we want to know exactly what's the condition of the patient. And then we use the traditional way to treat them properly. And the traditional way means we have special types of acupuncture. Acupuncture is a well-known name nowadays. Everybody knows it. In Korea, we have special types of acupuncture. For instance, in our hospital, we have for acute patients like back pain, disc herniation, where the patient cannot walk. In order to mobilize him, make him walk again, we have so-called motion style acupuncture treatment. So needles are applied in certain parts, and then we mobilize the patient. And even a patient cannot walk and stand because of the pain. After 10-15 minutes, he can walk by himself again.
Back to your experience with the acupuncture.
Similar. It's similar. So this kind of acupuncture. Then there's a modern form of acupuncture that combines herbal medicine treatment, which we call pharmacopuncture. And pharmacopuncture. Pharmaco means drugs, and puncture from acupuncture. So we inject herbal extracts in acupoints along the body. And that helps to increase the effect of acupuncture, because also the drugs go inside. So that's also a very specific treatment method in Korea, pharmacopuncture. And then, of course, we especially when it comes to spinal condition, sometimes everything is a little bit out, tilted, misaligned. So we also have a method to align the spine, the joints again. So we call it Chuna manipulation treatment. And last not least, there is the herbal medicine. And it's based on long tradition, so many different herbs, but we don't usually use one herb as a single herb prescription. In Korea, it's a combination of different herbs. They work together, they are boiled together, like a tea, for instance, or made in pills, and you take it for so many different conditions.
It's an obvious question, but how do you measure success?
Success, regarding treatment success, it's a very easy question. When the patient have no problem and no pain anymore, we succeeded.
That's it.
That's it. Very easy.
On a day-to-day basis, as a doctor, as a physician, what would you recommend every American on a day-to-day basis keep an eye on?
On a day-to-day basis, it's the daily life, it's the daily health care. And this is a very basic. Eat less fast food, carbohydrates, reduce that, because that's a big problem. We know the obesity problem worldwide, especially also America. So that's carbohydrates, too much fast food. So reduce that, cook yourself at home, fresh ingredients, and do exercise. Walk every day, half an hour, 1 hour, fast walking. You will be 10 years younger in 1 year.
Doctor, thank you for the education. Thank you for the pleasure of your company.
Thank you.
Thank you. The K-Medi Center, located alongside of one of the largest herb markets in the world, helps visitors explore the history and culture of traditional Korean medicine. Massage, foot baths, cooking classes, and hands-on experience for children are all offered at the center, home to a wonderful museum that explains the unique importance of herbs, herbal medicine, and acupuncture in today's Korean culture. Thank you for being with us today.
It's my honor. Thank you.
Tell us about this wonderful center.
Well, our center is located in the outside of the old capital of the Joseon Dynasty. We called Seongjeosimni. It is outskirts of the old Seoul, and we have a history of 1,000 years.
So this is a historic area.
Right.
And now they call it the K-Medi.
Right.
And it's an educational center.
Yes.
And tell me some of the things in the center.
We have a museum and experience facility and some office for merchants around here. Because we are in this place also famous for herb market, the biggest herb market in Korea.
So this area comes the tourists or for Koreans themselves?
Yes, also Koreans comes to this center to rediscover the meaning of herb. Because as you know, the pace of modern Korea is very fast.
Yes.
So some Koreans and some generation of Korean don't know about the meaning of herb. So they come to here to rediscover what is the meaning. It's a real thing of Korean herb like that. And for international visitors, they come to here to find out the tradition of Korean history.
Mm-hmm.
Because Korean herb is one of important and biggest part in our Korean culture and history. And also we have Korean medicine clinic for tourists as a free.
Here?
Yeah, here.
Today, all kinds of children running around.
Right.
So is that educational time?
Yes, we have many educational program for young kids in Korea, because we have, as I said, the modern Korea moves very fast. So young generation don't know about the meaning and knowledge about the Korean herb. Although they got some stories about the Korean herb from their parents, but they cannot see the real things. So young kids come to this place with their parents and feel and touch the Korean herb. Oh, it is a herb. I know that. It is a real ginseng like this.
You're the leader here.
Yes.
You're the boss man. So if you were going to speak to Americans who are coming to a visit here, and you were going to do a 30-second commercial. So you look right into this camera.
Okay.
Talk to the people at home.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance. Okay, we are K-Medi Center of Seoul, Korea. We are, if you visit our center, you can feel the traditional tradition of Korean medical herb, and find many shops around here. So that's a very one-stop place for K-Medi medicine, also Korean medicine and other things. Yeah.
Thank you so much for our time together.
Thank you for coming.
And this center is absolutely terrific.
It's my honor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
South Korea is a country of amazing contrasts, old and new, east and west, past, present, and even future, all reflected in the many facets of Korean life, including healthcare. The name of the company we visited is OMNI C&S. Its OmniFit technology is like a Fitbit for your brain, using biofeedback to provide diagnosis about stress, sleep quality, physical, and mental health. Owner and CEO, Mr. Kim, explains. Mr. Kim, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell me about OMNI C&S. What kind of a company is it?
Actually, OMNI C&S is a mental tech company, provide a total solution to manage healthcare, mental health care.
When you say mental health care,
Yes.
is here in Korea, are people in good shape mentally, physically, emotionally?
Actually, physically is Korea generally very good due to their very good system for the checkup in advance. Yes, physically is very okay. But in terms of the mental and the emotional well-being, it's not so good. It's one of the big issues in Korea.
What's going on that's causing the stress?
Yeah, actually stress is due to the very intensive the academic student and office worker is very hard work for whole life. That is generate the great stress for them. That's why in Korea, suicide rate is very high.
Back in the United States, we have anxiety,
Yes.
depression, thoughts of suicide as well, post-traumatic stress disorder, and addictions of all kinds.
Actually, whole kind is the same too in Korea. Actually, anxiety and loneliness. And
loneliness.
Yes. And stress, and as well as addiction. Especially for the student, they are really a big issue for due to the smartphone and the game and the social media. It makes many trouble.
Now, OMNI C&S seems to be almost cutting edge, way out into the future. Do you agree?
Yes. I have no doubt OMNI C&S is a leading cutting edge company to develop, to manage mental health care in Korea. That's why the OmniFit is our brand name of our product. Is used to the whole area related to the mental health.
Does a patient or a client come here?
Not come here. They come to the hospital,
Yes.
or Oriental Medicine Clinic. The doctor utilize our product to diagnose their patient. We just provide our solution to them to help their diagnosis. Actually, I would like to show that our device.
Yes.
This is a medical device.
Okay.
It is the world first medical device to measure brainwave and pulse wave through our device within 1 minute.
Brainwave and
Pulse wave.
pulse in 1 minute.
Yes, within 1 minute.
So is it like biofeedback?
Yes, right.
And does that device have a name?
This name is OmniFit. OmniFit.
OmniFit.
OMNIFIT. OmniFit.
Okay, like we have back home,
Watch.
Fitbit or
Yes,
something
right.
like that?
Yes.
So the client comes in.
Yes.
Do the doctors believe that that's good?
Yes, because it is already certified Korea FDA. That's why they can use it.
So the client comes in
Yes.
and they have some complaint. And then the doctor puts on the
Yes.
device.
Yes.
And in 1 minute,
Yes.
what can they tell?
Actually, after 1 minute measurement, we can give a stress level. And some for the senior people, they worry about the dementia. Using this device, we can predict their dementia in advance using this device.
Is the doctor that is performing the test,
Yes.
is that like a psychiatrist or a mental health professional?
Mental health professional.
Okay.
Yes.
So they get the stress level and they get the pulse level.
Yes.
And then they make a recommendation to
Yes.
the client. What would they say to the client?
There are two kinds of the treatment
Yes.
from the doctor. The first one, they will give medicine. Another one is biofeedback treatment using our device.
This is the EEG sensors. So It's gonna measure your brain status.
That's
and
serious, right?
This is the PPG sensors, which will collect your blood vessels and find out your autonomic nervous system.
Okay.
So
You put it on.
like this. Okay, nice and easy.
It's okay. Ah, okay. Well
Why
done.
don't you press your date of birth, starts with year,
Okay, I'll say. Okay.
okay, and
Good.
your month.
Is that right?
Is correct.
Yeah. Go.
So as you can see here, this is your real-time EEG, which is brain waves, and it shows your brain frequencies as well. So it's gonna take 1 minute measurement. So please relax and close your eyes for 1 minute.
Close your eyes in a comfortable position. The measurement is completed.
You have a normal stress resistance, which means you can get over your stress faster than normal. Like most of people have very low resistance, but you have a normal level, so means you can get over your stress faster.
So do you think based on our testing and evaluation that I'll live?
Yes, absolutely. You can live more than 30 years.
Oh, good.
I can see.
I like that. I like that. So you're onto something big.
I hope so.
Well, Hyundai has made an investment in the company, right?
Yes, not only for the Hyundai capital investment,
Yes.
but also Korea Development Bank, governed by government. And another Sarajam, which is one of the biggest healthcare company, is our investors.
What do you see as the future?
Actually, our goal is to provide innovative solution to the people to manage the mental health care, and we are improve the quality of life. That is our goal. That's why we are preparing the co-stock listing to get more fund to increase to improve our system to the world.
Mr. Kim, you're a pleasure to talk with.
Thank you very much for giving us a great opportunity to share our story.
Thank you. In another This is America and the World program, we met Dr. Seo Hyo-seok, a well-known traditional Korean medicine doctor whose unique medical theories focus on lung health and lung cleansing. Dr. Seo's mission is to promote traditional Korean medicine throughout the world, and his sponsorship of cultural events often opens that door. You're very famous. I first read about you in the New York Times, and then you sponsored a cultural event in Central Park with a Go tournament and concert, big success. You're very proud of the relationship between the United States and Korea. Would you talk about that?
General MacArthur saved our country 74 years ago during the war on the Korean Peninsula. He took a nation completely ravaged by communism and brought us freedom and democracy with the victory of the Incheon landing. I owe the happiness of my entire life to the general. Since he was American, it feels like my natural duty and final mission to thank America. With that in mind, I want to contribute to the health of the American people. I see this as my remaining mission as a Korean medicine doctor. I feel like I've paid it forward a bit by holding the ceremony in Central Park in honor of General MacArthur recently. It was my way of giving back.
제 이제 마지막 꿈이자 마지막 희망.
My last dream is to create a village of super centenarians for 110 years old in the middle town between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. It will start with 100 centenarians, 50 men and 50 women, all 100 years old. Currently, the statistics show that 1 in 1,000 centenarians live to 110. But my dream is that all 100 of these centenarians will make it to 110. That would be a miracle, and it would shatter all the current stereotypes. When that day comes, I hope to make a powerful proclamation that all diseases in the United States are gone. It would be a blessing for all 300 million Americans.
Yes. And me.
저까지요.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
I want to share with you some short pieces from interviews that I've done over the years. I call them reflections, and you can find them on the media platform Substack. They're filled with wisdom and inspiration and motivation. So search Dennis Wholey on Substack.com. Enjoy and share. For information about This Is America in the World, visit our YouTube channel, This Is America TV, visit our website, thisisamerica.net, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Funding for This Is America in the World is made possible by the Japan-America Society of Washington, D.C., the Sultanate of Oman, the Korea-U.S. Alliance Foundation, the Patriots Culture and Arts Committee in the Republic of Korea, the Nepal Tourism Board, the Forerunner Foundation, the Rotendaro Family Trust, and the Embassy Series, Uniting People Through Musical Diplomacy.